Communication. Across generations in the 1980s and 1990s, as China's wave of reform and opening up reached the western frontiers, the people of Amdongawa, Aba, glimpsed for the first time a world beyond their grasslands. Many Tibetan traders left their homes, stepping onto long and uncertain journeys. They carried yak hair bags, yak ropes, and most importantly, a quiet hope to change their destinies. Gakko was one of them. He traveled from Nagawa to the border town of Jam to do business. But once he arrived, reality struck him hard. Without speaking Chinese, he was powerless. He couldn't make deals, couldn't understand prices, and was met with confusion and frustration everywhere he went. That was when he realized a painful truth. Language is the key to survival in the modern world. That night, as the cold wind swept through the mountains, Gakko made a silent vow. My daughter must go to school. She must learn Chinese. That winter, he gritted his teeth and sent his daughter to study in Chengdu. On the morning she left, Gakko stood at the mountain pass watching the bus disappear down the winding road. Over and over, he whispered, "Study hard, my child. Don't let others look down on you like they did your father." From then on, his daughter came home only once a year during holidays. Her world slowly changed. The sounds of Tibetan songs were replaced by Mandarin recitations. The family stories her mother once told turned into lessons about revolution and national heroes. That spring festival, Gakko returned home from the border. The family gathered around the hearth, warmth flickering in the firelight. After dinner, father and daughter began to talk. The girl spoke eagerly about what she had learned at school. "The Communist Party is really great. It was Chairman Mao who made people's lives better." Gake frowned and fell silent for a long moment. Then, softly, he said, "Child, your grandfather, and your mother's father too, were both shot dead by the communists." "Our family barely survived," the girl froze. Then she replied with conviction, "Of course they were, because they were bandits." The room went silent. Gakko's hands trembled. He raised his right hand and struck his daughter across the face. The firelight danced on the walls. Tears welled in the girl's eyes. Gakko's face turned red, not from anger but from heartbreak. In that instant, he understood. His daughter was not wrong nor disobedient. She had simply been taken into another world, shaped by another kind of education. A few days later, he withdrew her from the school in Chengdu and brought her back to study in Nagawa. He told her quietly, "Child, you must learn Chinese, but never forget who we are." Years later, Gakko would still sit by the hearth, lost in thought. That single slap remained a wound in his heart, a wound not of anger but of sorrow. It was not a father striking his daughter. It was a people's silent struggle, caught between history and time. Stories like Gakko's are not rare. Across Tibetan lands and countless ordinary families, the communication across generations continues, often in silence. This is the quiet challenge Tibetan people still face every day.